Hello and welcome back, everybody, to the Kansas City Scouts expansion series here on NBA 2K22 MyNBA. Today, we have a very important episode for the future of the season and for the future of this team. And it's a battle between Jalen Brunson and Webb III. It's a battle to win the starting shooting guard spot. And here is how it's going to happen. Brunson has nearly recovered from his day-to-day, or from his high ankle sprain injury. He's day-to-day currently. Supposed to be good in about 4 to 5 days, which is 3 games for us right now. And this does put Brunson on a little bit of a more level playing field with Webb, because Webb is much lower overall than Brunson is, and Brunson has more badges, so the injury kind of levels it a little bit, but he'll be fine. But the game plan is to start off putting Brunson back in the lineup. But here's what's going to happen. I'm going to sim 12 games. Okay, I'm going to sim 12 games and then watch a 13th game. And it's going to be like this. For the first 6 games against Chicago, these 2 games against Chicago, against New Orleans, against Charlotte, against the Jazz, and against the Timberwolves, Brunson will start these 6 games. And then I'll look at his stats and those 6 games and Webb's stats off the bench. They're both going to be playing 23 minutes about per game. Just one will start and one won't. And then the 6 games after that against the Nuggets, the Pacers, the Celtics, the Jazz, the Wizards, and the Hawks. That will be the second chance for Webb to start and have Brunson come off the bench. Both players getting 23 minutes per game for that as well. And then we're going to watch this game against Philly. And hopefully neither of them gets hurt. I don't think they will. I think it'll be fine. But that is how we're going to do it. We're going to compare their stats. And after that, we'll see who will start against the Sixers. So I'm going to sim. I'm going to come back after the first 6 games, and we'll put Webb in the starting lineup. Okay, so while we have been in the middle of doing our little experiment here, Zubac broke his left leg, out for 8 to 10 weeks, so I'll have to figure out how to replace him right now. All right, I'm going to offer Jake Meyer here, a player in the G League. He's got some pretty good attributes all around. Going to sign him hopefully to replace Zubac for now, and he accepts. Okay, so in the middle of simming Webb's starting games, he does have a bruised left hip. How much does this affect him? He goes down by 1 overall. It's not that bad. Alright guys, it's time to explain what has happened during these 12 games. I've gone through, recorded a bunch of stats, and here is what the sitch looks like. So, the first 6 games, Brunson started. He had only 1 game where he was actually hurt because he recovered rather quickly. So he only had 1 game with that day-to-day high ankle sprain. And in those 6 games, we went 5-1, and we faced 2 teams above 500. In these 6 games, Brunson as the starter, playing 23 minutes per game, averaged 13.5 points per game, 3.8 rebounds per game, 4.5 assists per game, and had a plus-minus average of 4.2. In those same 6 games, with Webb coming off the bench playing about 23 minutes per game, he averaged 45% from the field, 16 points per game, 3.8 rebounds per game, 1.6 assists per game, and a plus-minus of 6.8. So with these 6 games, we can see that Webb obviously shoots a little bit worse, gets more points per game, gets the same rebounds per game as Brunson, much less assists per game, but also a higher plus-minus average. Then, the next 6 games with Webb as the starter, again, both guys playing about 23 minutes per game or around there. We went 2-4, but we also faced 4 teams that were above 500. So in these 6 games with Webb as the starter, he shot 47% from the field, averaged just below 12 points per game, had 2 rebounds per game, 2.5 assists per game, and had a plus-minus average of negative 8.5. In those same 6 games with Brunson coming off the bench this time, he shot 63%, had 12 points per game, 2.6 rebounds per game, 3.3 assists per game, and a plus-minus average of negative 3. So in these 6 games, we can see that obviously we faced a better bunch of teams. Webb shot better as the starter, but had less points per game, less rebounds per game, more assists per game, and a much worse plus-minus. Brunson, compared to his games as a starter, he shot much better off the bench. He had just a little bit less points per game. He had less rebounds per game. He had less assists per game. And he had a worse plus-minus. So the stats are pretty similar, but I think, in my opinion, that going off of the record and the plus-minus averages, that I feel like overall both players play better when Brunson starts and Webb comes off the bench. I just think that we went 5-1 in those games, and sure, we may have faced only 2 teams above 500, but Brunson plays still really well as the starter. He plays well as the backup as well, but he plays better as the starter. Might shoot a little bit worse, but I think overall plays better. And I think that Webb does not really play better as the starter. So I think it's better for us to start Brunson. He's won the battle for now, and Webb will come off the bench. But we'll stick with them each playing about 23 minutes per game, because I think that's a pretty good balance there. So those are the stats. And now let's jump into this game against the 76ers, guys, and see what happens. Here we are, guys, back at home in Kansas City at the Sprint Center, facing Embiid and the 76ers. They are 3 games below 500. We are at a record of 21-16, I believe. Still around 6th or 5th in the conference as Jaren Jackson steals that bad pass by Tobias Harris. And then Jackson can't score on the other end. He gets his own rebound, though. Brunson, time counting down, goes to Jackson. The 3 falls to start the game. Embiid down low, guarded by Nurkic. Backing him down, and then draws the foul.
Nurkic. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia.
That first free throw is short. He shot well this year from the line, but goes 1 for 2. If you have not noticed by now, Palmer has some new drip. He's got a little undershirt for his right shoulder, and he's got a left arm sleeve as that pass is picked out by Tyrese Maxey. Palmer tried to go for the lob, but it wasn't there as Simmons drives and scores on the other end, tying the game at 3. Here's Brunson. He finds Nurkic down low. Nurkic guarded by Embiid. He tries to go up and has it blocked. Tyrese Maxey gets down low and scores. Philly leads by 2. This game is going to be pretty tough for us. They have just a better roster than we do. And Palmer has a really tough mismatch against Ben Simmons, which will be really interesting to say the least, to see what happens there. Simmons down low, guarded by Brunson. Thought about pulling up, but we know he can't shoot those. Embiid pulls up, but that shot no good. Nice defense by Jackson. Andrew Wiggins spins and shoots, and that shot falls. He knocks down his first. Embiid down low over Nurkic, can't score. Nice D again by KC. Wiggins pulls up again, this time no good, but he gets his own rebound and goes up and scores. We're back in front. Nader has to force the shot, and that one is going to be off the mark. Palmer with it. Waiting for some screens to go through. Jackson gets the ball down low. Tobias Harris guarding. Jackson scores. Nice post move. Ben Simmons goes to Embiid. Now Tobias Harris with the time counting down for Philly again. Tobias Harris pulls up. Close range shot is an air ball. Shot clock violation. Great defense again by the Scouts. Brunson off the screen from Nurkic. Now guarded by Embiid. He backs it back out, resets the offense a little bit. Time counting down for the Scouts. Jackson leads Nurkic, mismatch on Maxey, and Nurkic scores. 6-point game. That pass picked off by Nurkic, but he steps out of bounds after the interception, so Philly keeps possession. Tyrese Maxey spins, gets inside, blocked by Nurkic. Great defense again by the Scouts. We have been stellar so far. Here's Jackson guarded by Simmons. Jackson makes a move and scores again. 13-5. Embiid spins on Nurkic and scores. Nice play. We'll watch one last play here for the Scouts before heading into the second quarter. Wiggins gets a screen. Jackson cuts, but Wiggins pulls up inside. Can't score. Jackson gets it back, but can't put it in. Nurkic misses the first free throw as we are now here in this quarter, in the second quarter. Down by 3. 31-28 is the score. It's been a tight contest so far. Nurkic goes 1 for 2. Embiid down low, spins and fires, and that shot is no good. Palmer feeds Meyer down low. He spins and fires and knocks the shot in. Are you kidding me? Maxey, wide open 3. He knocks it down. Nurkic hands off to Wiggins. Wiggins guarded by Nader. Spins inside and has it blocked by Embiid. Nice help defense. Nader feeds Embiid. Embiid spins and scores. Another nice move. That pass picked off by Simmons. Embiid down low guarded by Wiggins, spins and fires, and that shot falls. 2 straight baskets for Embiid, and Philly out in front by 7 points now. Nice pass to Meyer. That great feed by Wiggins. Nader feeds Embiid, trying to work on Nurkic. He spins and fires again. This time does not work. Brunson with it. Goes to Wiggins. Wiggins has a screen from Meyer. He takes it. He drives and pulls up and knocks it down. Here's Embiid. Time counting down. Guarded by Nurkic. Embiid spins and scores. Nurkic lost him. Meyer down low guarded by Simmons. Steps back and fires. And this time he does not hit the shot. Simmons on the other end. Gets down low and scores. Easy bucket over Palmer. Huge size disadvantage there for Palmer. Brunson tries to slip inside and scores down low. Nice take. Embiid spins and fires over Nurkic. This time it's not going to drop. Brunson feeds Meyer. Meyer steps back and shoots and knocks it down. 2 plays just like that. He can shoot. Embiid over Nurkic. Contested shot, but he knocks in the little baby shot. Brunson feeds Nurkic. Nurkic back out to Wiggins, who had the open shot, and then drives, and Nader is called for the block foul. Quincy Cage, Jaren Jackson, Alec Burks, and Wade Webb have all checked in. The next minute that we're going to watch here is Jackson can't score down low amongst some traffic. Tyrese Maxey back out to Campazzo, and that's blocked by Cage. We'll watch one final play here before heading to the third quarter. Meyer goes to Jackson. He fires. That shot falls. Jaren Jackson makes it a 2-point game. All right, we simmed the first half of this third quarter. There's 6:25 left. We're going to watch the rest of this quarter. try and get some action from the backups here in a couple of minutes, as it is a very, very close game here. 1-point game. Philly leads 70 points to 69. Jackson gets the ball down low. Gafford guarding. Jackson over Gafford, can't score, and Gafford gets the board. Simmons down low. This is pretty easy, but he fades and shoots. What?
Assistant, Daniel Gafford.
How? That's unrealistic. Wiggins, why would you shoot that? He gets it back, though, and scores. Okay, I forgive you. Embiid guarded by Meyer. Pump fakes, then goes up and fires and knocks it down. Wiggins lobs it. Jackson puts it in. Simmons pulls up, and that time it's not going to drop. Not a smart shot by a player like him. Jackson goes to Palmer. Palmer can't score, but Campazzo found him on the shot. So, a couple of free throws for our young point guard. The first one will drop. His only points coming at the line, and he's got 5. And this free throw makes it 6. 6 for 6 at the free throw line this game. Gafford feeds Simmons down low. Wiggins guarding, but Simmons scores inside, putting Philly back out in front. Palmer feeds Jackson. Jackson got up by Gafford. Makes him back up a little bit and scores. Some physical play down low. He's got 24. Whiteside is fouled by Meyer. A shooting foul, so 2 free throws for Hassan Whiteside.
Hassan Whiteside taking 2 shots.
The first one is off target. The second one, no good as well. Meyer feeds Jackson. Huge mismatch on Campazzo. And that's too easy for Jaren Jackson. They get 26 for him on the night. Simmons slips inside and scores, getting past Wiggins. 1-point game, Scouts lead with 3 to go here in the third. Wiggins, nice pass to Meyer, and Meyer flushes that one in. Springer finds Simmons down low. That's, again, way too easy over Palmer. Palmer pulls up, and that shot is well short. Simmons spins inside. Really tough shot off the glass. No good. Palmer with a time counting down for the Scouts. Jackson blocked by Gafford on that 3-point attempt. Simmons lobs it. It's picked out of the air by Jackson. And Palmer gets the board. Jackson goes to Meyer. Open 3. Meyer knocks it down. Let's go. What a pickup he's been. Tobias Harris finds a lane. And then Quincy Cage fouls him, trying to stifle a free bucket. And Palmer has some words for Cage. Some wisdom. Tobias Harris knocks down the first. The second is good as well. Meyer down low, spins and shoots, and that shot's no good. Tyrese Maxey on a switch, can't score inside. Meyer again playing some solid defense. Webb feeds Meyer down low. He's double teamed, but spins and shoots anyways, and this time can't knock it down. Nurkic gets the board though. Webb off the screen, guarded by Springer. Lost his dribble, goes to Nurkic. Now to Cage, now to Burks for 3. Burks knocks it down. Are you kidding me? Last shot here of the third quarter. Springer puts it up, and that shot's no good. Scouts lead by 5 through 3 quarters. 87-82. All right, 6:08 left here in this game. We lead by 11 points, 107-96. Can we hang on to this double-digit lead and get our second straight win that we have been watching for? Jackson puts up a ill-advised shot. Gafford goes to Simmons. Simmons feeds Embiid. Embiid Not much time left on the shot clock. Embiid fires, and that shot's no good. Nurkic, some solid defense there. Palmer goes to Jackson in the corner. Alec Burks off the screen. Goes back out to Jackson. Jackson goes to Brunson. Screen from Jackson. Brunson takes it. Goes to Jackson, open three. Jackson can't knock it down this time. Tobias Harris. Embiid down low, spins. And now it goes back out to Harris. Harris guarded by Jackson. Trying to work himself inside. And it's blocked by Jackson. What a player he is for us, man. He is awesome. Jackson spins and shoots and puts it in. What a shot. 13-point lead for the Scouts. Embiid, little hop step, then finds Gafford. Nice cut and nice speed. Nurkic down low, guarded by Gafford. Goes back out to Brunson. Screen from Jackson. Brunson takes it, then drives, gets inside, but can't score. 9 points for Brunson, 3 for 8 from the field, and 6 assists after he won the starting job as Embiid can't put in the hook shot. Palmer pulls up and knocks it down. God, I love when he scores. It's a rare sight. Simmons drives, blocked by Jackson. Nice help defense, but Gafford gets the ball back for Philly as Maxey drives and scores on Palmer. He's a defensive liability occasionally. Palmer with it. He's held the ball for a while, puts up a shot, it's blocked. Nurkic got it back. Jackson fires, and there's no good from 3 again. Lob, and Brunson just snatches that one out of the air. Goes to Wiggins, open 3. Wiggins can't knock it down. That would have been awesome. Embiid, double team coming from Brunson. Back out to Maxey, open 3. Maxey, no good. Now Brunson goes to Palmer, open 3. Palmer, no! Maxey drives and scores on Palmer. 9-point game with 2 to go. Jackson goes to Wiggins. Wiggins fires and knocks it down this time. Tyrese Maxey drives and can't lay it in, but Gafford gets the board for Philly. Philly's got to pretty much score here as Tobias Harris draws the foul on Wiggins. So free throws could make it a single-digit game once again. Tobias Harris has been locked up tonight. Just 10 points right now.
Taking 2 shots.
As he knocks down both. Wiggins spins on Harris and can't score. It's, I think, partially blocked. Last minute here in this game. Philly pretty much has to knock down a couple threes if they want to win this game. We have to really fuck this up if we're going to lose. Embiid double team goes to Maxey. Maxey knocks it down this time. Why do we double team with Palmer? Palmer can't guard, especially Embiid. Philly hoping for a stop here. Wiggins goes to Jackson. Jackson guarded by Embiid, backing him down. He spins and it goes out of a shot to Wiggins. Scout's got to get a shot up here. Scout, Wiggins, down low, scores. Big play. That might be it, folks. The dagger by Wiggins. What a shot. And, folks, that will do it here at home in the Sprint Center. Our second straight showcased win. This game was on national TV, by the way, so we win in front of millions of people by 8 points against Philadelphia. We'll move to 22-16 on the year. That was a pretty fun game to watch. All right, a really good win here for the Scouts. 31 points for Jaren Jackson Jr., 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 7 fucking blocks. That is absurd. 13 for 25 from the field. Jake Meyer, who is playing in place of Zubac, played really well tonight. Played about 20 minutes, 19 points, 7 rebounds, 9 for 13, shot really well, had a couple of really nice plays. Alec Burks, 16 points. Wiggins, 14 points. He shot well when we watched, but he only shot 6 for 15 overall. Jalen Brunson, 9, 4, and 6. Pretty decent overall. Nothing that stood out to me. Palmer, 8 points, 4 assists, 1 for 6 from the field. Webb did not play as much as we're used to, only 8 points here in just 13 minutes of action. Quincy Cage, 7 points. Nurkic, 3 points, but also 12 rebounds. So we allowed 20 points or more to Maxey and to Embiid, and Gafford had a double-double of his own. But both teams shot pretty similarly, but we shot a lot better from 3 at 42%. Our free throw percentage was not very high, especially compared to theirs. They had a lot more points in the paint thanks to Embiid, but we had a lot more bench points, which outweighed that. They had more assists. Rebounds were even. Steals and blocks pretty even there. Turnovers even. They had more fouls, but we just played better basketball, frankly put. And as the closing note here, we are 5th in the conference right now at 22-16, 4 games back from the 1 seed, which is the Pistons at 24-10, followed by the Celtics, the Hawks, and the defending champs Cavaliers. So we are half a game in front of the Heat right now in the playoffs. Nets are the 8th seed currently, but pretty good episode here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my little experiment battle between Webb and Brunson for the starting job, and we'll see how that shakes out for the rest of the season. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like the video if you have not already done so, and please subscribe, please comment. I love talking with you guys in the comments. I love seeing the likes. I love getting more subs because it just puts my channel out to more people. More people watch, people that have higher sub counts, so that helps a lot. And that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys look forward to the future episodes. That being said, take care. I'll see you guys in the next one.